Hey y'all, welcome on in. My name is Alex with the Creative Llama. If you see that red live box that's right there, that means I'm live, but if you don't see it, you're just catching the replay. Y'all, we're gonna create with our hoop wreath. I got some inspiration from other people who've used this, and so we're gonna create a little fall hanger. But the really neat thing about this hoop wreath is that it's interchangeable. So there are refills for these two pieces right here to change it out. So we're going to start with the bottom piece. We're going to do some crackle. So when y'all pop on, say hey and comment the word hoop, and I will send you all of the info that I'm using. But I have missed y'all. It has been a hot second since I've been on, I will say that. But let me share this into my broadcast channel. If you're not in my broadcast channel, check down in the pinned comment. There's a link for you to sign up right in there. It's just a one-way messaging system where I can send you updates and stuff like that. So I'm going to send one out. We are live and done. Okay, so we're going to use crackle. So if y'all didn't know, Chalk is now carrying some Dixie Belle product, and we're actually going to use this tonight on this guy. Okay, so we're going to paint this on. We're going to dry it, and then we'll paint on top of it, and I'll show you how it's going to crack. Okay, so this stuff, I think the thicker you put it on, the thicker your cracks will be. But we need to get this completely covered, and then we have to dry it. And this stuff is kind of messy, I will tell you that. But I love the crackle. I love the way crackle looks. Y'all let me know if y'all are fans of crackle. But this is now available on the website. So if you've not used crackle, this stuff makes it super duper easy. Oh, Boone says hello. Did y'all hear him? He says hi. Pay attention to me. Let's dry. So let me go pull up my comments over here. Hello. Hi, Cheryl. I'm catching up on comments, so give me a second. Maybe, if comments want to work. Hi, Trudy. How are you? Hi, Missy. There we go. Hi, Pam. Hello, hello. Yes, comment the word hoop, and that will send you all of the info. So here's the thing. Once you apply the crackle medium, you want to dry it completely. Because then the next step is we're going to go in and paint on top, and you will see the cracks. Okay? So let's get this dry. It's going to take a little bit to dry. So here's what we're going to use. We're going to use this guy, but we're going to use the pumpkin, this guy right here, and we're going to make it a pattern, or like attempt to make it look like a pattern. Hi, Debbie. How are you? So we got to get this dry, and then, excuse me, and then we'll do the color on top. Oh my goodness, I am so sorry. I have not gone yet, Missy. I go this weekend. All right. Getting this dry and paint. Oh, I'm so sorry, Miss Debbie. Hi, Yvonne. How are you? So this does take a little bit to dry, so I know it's not fun sitting here watching paint dry or crackle dry because you can't even see what it's doing, but it is getting dry. Slowly but surely. Y'all tell me, what did y'all eat for dinner tonight? I always ask this because I'm always intrigued what everybody eats. What did y'all have? I have not eaten yet, but I'm hungry. Lasagna. Ooh, yum, Miss Trudy. Hi, Bambi. How are you? We're doing the hoop wreath, Miss Debbie, but we are doing the crackle method first. Cheesesteak, barbecue chicken, spaghetti, grapes and cheese, like a charcuterie board. Lasagna and salad, grilled brats. Hi, Kathy. chicken breast and red beans. Cod, salmon, hush. Ooh, yum, Miss Stephanie. Laying here in my hospital bed watching you. Oh, Miss Bambi, I hope you're okay. Oh, no. I hope you are doing okay, my friend. So this does take quite a bit to dry. We could probably do the other part. Should we do the other part or should we just let this dry? Chicken bowl and broccoli. Oh, these ladies give me their address. What? I don't understand, Miss Missy. All right. Hi, Lynette. How are you? I know this is not the fun part, but it's getting dry. It's still thick in some areas. Hi, Leona. Y'all, do me a huge favor. Hit that heart button and share the video. Once this is dry, then it'll be more fun. Oh, you need to get you need their address to go eat with them. Missy, do you live in Dallas? Ooh, yum, Stephanie. I think she wants to come eat it. Oh, never mind. Right over my head, I wasn't understanding. Oh, Bambi, I'm so sorry. That does not sound like fun. I hope you feel better soon. I absolutely do. Okay, still a little tacky right there. You live in Richmond. Okay. I thought so. I didn't think you lived around Dallas. I thought you were saying, like, to go hang out with, like, Rachel. I don't know where my head is at. Hi, Pamela. All right. Okay, it's still tacky right here, but it's dry mostly all over. Now, I think my heat tool is a little too hot because it is bubbling in some areas, which it'll be fine. We're almost done. Marcy, they sent out an email last week with an update on the club transfer. I don't know if you got that. Hi, Denise. Your hottest day in 12 years. How hot was it, Miss Debbie? I'm so sorry. I didn't think this was going to take so long. Yeah, some people's club has been sent out and some people has not. There was an issue with some supply, so not everybody's club has been sent. Okay, I think that's good. Well, it's going to be good enough. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take the color Vanilla and we are going to paint right over this. Yeah, I get to watch while waiting for my hubby to get an MRI. Oh no, is he okay? I hope everybody's okay. Oh my goodness. Lots of issues today. All right, so I'm going to go over this in Vanilla, which is a new color. And y'all, I didn't dry it enough. It's okay. We're going to just cover it. Boone is being rude. We're just going to cover it with pumpkins. So I will sand it down. So I don't recommend if you like, I can see that my drying tool made the crackle bubble quite a bit. So we are going to have to sand it. Maybe this didn't work out in my favor. It's okay. It's still going to be cute. I think my heat gun was just too hot. All right, let's dry it now. Lower back issue. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Kylie. How are you? Yeah, it's too hot, and plus it's hot in my craft room with the Texas heat, but it did crackle. It is cracking. So, it's okay. That's awesome. Hi, Marie. Well, Linda, I hope he's okay. Or I hope he will be okay. All right. So it cracked some, not exactly how I wanted it to. I think it's because my heat tool. So I need to get the Choc Couture heat tool. I had one, but I don't know where I put it. So that's on me. And that's still wet. Hi, Sandy. I did have a good weekend. Uh-oh. I might have to let the dogs in. Because I just saw Boone run. And usually that means the neighbor's dog is out there. Oh, gosh. I'm a mess today. You use your blow dryer? Yeah, that's probably a better choice than... So let me show y'all. So y'all see like the bubbles right here? That's because my heat tool got too hot and it made the crackle bubble. So I'm gonna lightly sand it, I think, if I have my sander in here, and we're gonna see what we can get away with. I'll just use this. I'm gonna try to sand and get this smoothed out just a little bit so it's not so bumpy. I don't know where my Gator sander is. I need to buy another one, clearly. All right. Now, as I do this, some of the paint or the chalk paste is pulling up. It's fine. That is still wet. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, there it is. Oh, thank you, Linda. Okay, so there's what we have with that. I wish it would have cracked a little bit more, but it didn't. Now, also, Chalk has, or Dixie, what am I trying to say? Another Dixie Belle product are these stains. And I put everything in the cart link. So comment the word hoop. Hi, Tammy. Comment the word hoop and I'll send you all the info. But we're going to actually use one of the stains tonight. Now, I have not used these before. Hi, Brenda. So this one is the Dixie Belle Voodoo Gel Stain, the natural one. So I am going to, maybe not. Maybe not. Hold on. Let me get a baby wipe. Nope. I don't know where any of my stuff is for some reason today. Sometimes if your paint is not completely dry, that could cause, yeah. And that's probably part of it too. I gotta mess with it. I think it's because my heat gun just is too hot for the crackle, or I was holding it too close. You know what I mean? Maybe I just need to hold it farther apart. Okay, oh my gosh. This is like the most difficult bag to open. Okay, so I'm going to use a makeup sponge and I'm going to pour a little bit of this Voodoo stain in this cup and we're going to stain the middle piece. So I'm using the hoop wreath, and the really cool thing about the hoop wreath is that the pieces that I'm using are interchangeable. So you can buy refills for this and just switch out the different pieces. All right, so I'm going to pour, ooh, I probably should have shaken it up a little bit. It looks a little runny. That looks very runny. Maybe that's how it's supposed to be. Yeah, that's better. All right, and I'm going to take my makeup sponge and I am just going to dip in here and we are just going to apply this. We might have to do a couple of coats, but I want to lighten this up just a smidge and get this on here. I don't want it to be so dark on the wood. Well, too late now. I didn't do that. It's okay. I already got it all over my hands. So at this point, it is what it is. All right, let's dry it. Oh, that's funny, Debbie. And let's do one more coat. So let's get this dry and we'll try one more coat. You can definitely see that it's lighter compared to the side. Okay, so then let's do a little bit more. And I put this in the cart link for you. So if you want to snag the crackle or the stain, you totally can. Just comment the word hoop. Oh, Booner. He's feeling feisty today, I feel like. It's the Al Natural. Boom. Oh my goodness. Okay, I think that looks good. Throw that away. It stains it. I just wanted to lighten the wood up just a little bit so you can see on the side how dark it was, and then on the top how much lighter it is. So it just lightened up the wood just a little bit. He absolutely does, Miss Debbie. He's, you know, he's being grumpy. Okay, now we're gonna get to chalking. So y'all hit the heart button for me. Thanks for hanging out and being patient with me while we watch paint dry. Okay, so we're going to start with the middle piece, and we are going to use this transfer. Welcome to our patch. If the heat makes him cranky, I don't like it either. He's been inside all day, Miss Missy. He just was put outside like right before I went live. But he is a dog, so, you know, I can understand that. He does wear a fur coat. All right, so we're going to use the Welcome to Our Home. Now, you could switch it out and put Welcome to Our Patch. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to use Welcome to Our Home and the pumpkin. Hi, Anita. How are you? Thanks for sharing. I really appreciate it. You don't understand how much that does help me. When y'all comment and interact and hit the heart button and share and all the things, that does help help me. But I don't blame you, Miss Debbie. I'd probably be a little cranky too. You have every right to be cranky, my friend. He's okay. They just ate too, and sometimes it takes him and Tucker a little while to go potty, and I don't want to clean up a potty mess in my house. You know what I mean? Why did I grab that? All right, so we're going to pull this out and let's fuzz. And we're also going to wax. All right. It's actually fairly cool here in Texas right now. I mean, not fairly, but it's cooler than what it usually is, I feel like, at this point in the day. All right, so we're going to fuzz. We're just going to add a little bit of lint. He's hot, Mom. The heat is rough on him. I know. He's okay, though. All right, let's wax. Because I want to protect the stain that we put down. So I'm just going to heat my wax up and soften it, as y'all know. And we'll wax both of them right now, so we don't have to do the other one later. Okay? So then we have this one, a little bit of wax. And we're going to do a pumpkin pattern on this, I think. And I think that looks pretty good. All right, so let's go back in with this one. So here's what I'm going to do. I am not going to use the leaf on this one. So let me show you in a second what I mean. The really neat thing about this transfer is it has interchangeable pieces. So, like for this, I'm not going to chalk the leaf because I'm going to use the pumpkin instead right there. So, we're not going to chalk that. Y'all help remind me because you know I'll forget. What kind of wax do you use and where do you get it? Connie, this is surface wax. I sell it. If you need one, let me know. All right, so we're gonna use, I guess this is my next question, okay? Should we use vanilla to go with the bottom piece, or should we chalk this in like bright white or black? So vanilla, white, or black? What do y'all think? Thank you for sprinkling. Vanilla, white, or black? Vanilla, that's what I'm thinking too, Sandy. That's what I'm thinking too. Okay, we'll do vanilla. Vanilla, okay. All right, so remind me to not do the leaf. Alex, don't do the leaf. Don't do the leaf. Cover that up. I got a little bit on the leaf, but that's okay. I can wipe it up. And then we'll do the M and the E. Y'all, I really like this vanilla color. Like, it is really pretty. So if you don't have it, you need it because it is gorgeous. Okay, let's peel this up. Oh yeah, I like that. Woo! That's gonna look good. Okay. Hi Victoria, hi Michelle. So I really like the vanilla on that stain. I'm really glad that I stained that, if I'm being honest. All right, let me move this over here. Let's spray it with water. Let's clean it and put it back on our board. Hi, Dolores. Put tape on the leaf. Yeah, I just forgot to. It didn't end up going through on the surface, so it's all good. But you can totally tape it down if you are one who tends to forget. All right, that's nice and clean. Miss Debbie, don't look. I'm gonna use that fuzz cloth that you don't like. I love that I have to give her a warning. Why do you wax? So you want to wax anytime you use, like anytime you paint on a surface, and then also on wood, because when you go to put these transfers on, if you don't wax, a lot of times the stickiness of the transfer will pull up the paint and make your paint look all like crazy. So that's why you want to wax, because it adds a protective layer. So that way it doesn't pull up the paint that you just painted. All right. Let's put this right on here. Okay. And let's pull our pumpkin. Now, let me show y'all. It does come with like a heart, a strawberry, a pine cone, an acorn. You could switch out our home to our patch, and it comes with a little pattern. So, now we're going to go in. Ooh, my goodness, Alex. I forgot to dry, and I just stuck my fingers in it. Hi, Diane. I just stuck my fingers in it. So let's get this dry. My bad. Whoops. Oh, goodness. Okay. Let's fuzz it a couple of times. It does dry really fast. It dries very quickly. Okay. So we're going to put this on here. I think that looks good. I'm going to use Hey Pumpkin, I think, for this. But I'm trying to think, should I mix in a little bit of espresso like on the top and the bottom, or just do the Hey Pumpkin? Yeah, exactly, Ms. Robbie. Just the Hey Pumpkin, or mix in a little espresso. I don't know. What do y'all think? I'm trying to decide. I don't know what to do. just the Hey Pumpkin. We're gonna use Hey Pumpkin for sure. I'm just trying to, let's try it. I'm gonna mix it. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put a little bit at the top. And then I'm gonna do a little bit at the bottom. And then I'm gonna take my squeegee with Hey Pumpkin and just try to mix it a little bit. I might have put a little too much espresso on the bottom, but that's okay. Okay. Ooh, I don't hate it. It looks a little funky. I put too much, but that's okay. I put a little too much at the bottom. That's okay though. We're just gonna leave it. Maybe I just do the brown at the top from now on. All right, let me clean this really quickly. A little bit of water. My board eraser is already wet. And then we are going to make a little pattern at the bottom with this, okay? Whoop. So, I hope this turns out the way that I'm envisioning it. Hi, Louise. Now I'm just gonna place, maybe I just do Hey Pumpkin on this. I think I'm just gonna do Hey Pumpkin on all of these. So, I'm trying to decide where to start. No, I'm gonna use espresso on the stem, and then we're gonna go in with the Hey Pumpkin around it. Alrighty, so what we're gonna do here is we are just gonna pick up this pumpkin and move it around to make our pattern, okay? And it might look a little funky with the crackle, but that's okay. I'm gonna lay this down, push it down. We're gonna go in with our espresso, and then we'll go in with our Hey Pumpkin. I love this color. This Hey Pumpkin is perfect for fall. Woo, y'all. Hi, Melissa. What do y'all think? I am loving that. All right, I'm gonna clean it because I don't want the paste to get dry in there. So we're gonna clean it again. And I think we just need 2 more pumpkins and then that is it. Oh, Boone says hello. So a little bit of the paint did come up on my, on the transfer. It's okay. I'll clean it good after my live. All right, let's keep going. Oh, heck, Alex. Shocker, I made a mess. Okay, then, okay, sorry. Boone. Huh. Maybe like that. All right, a little bit of espresso. That's the name of this brown. And then let's do Hey Pumpkin. Now, I'm a little afraid that this is gonna bleed a little bit because remember, that's where it was a little bumpy from my heat tool, but it turned out fine. Ooh, y'all, that is super cute. And then we'll do uno más. Give me a second, I'm trying to think. Like that. So all we need is just the Hey Pumpkin. And then y'all, we are pretty much done. So if you want the supply list, comment the word hoop and I'll send you a message. It's the first link in the message. I feel like we need something right here. Should I do another small one right there or leave it? And I just got paste on my face. Oh yeah. Should we leave it or add another small pumpkin like right here? Yes. Okay. Just the bottom, like a very smidge of the bottom. I'm gonna do like a very small part of the bottom. Okay. Yeah, that looks better. No, that's too close. I think that's good. What do y'all think? I think that looks pretty stinking cute. All right, let's clean this. We'll put it back on our transfer and y'all, we're done. I'm not gonna add a bow to this because this is an interchangeable hoop wreath. You could add, you know, greenery and a bow and all of that. But I'm thinking with this one, I am going to do several of the inserts, probably with this transfer or some Christmas stuff. I'm like losing my train of thought. So I am not going to add a bow. Now you can if you want to. I'm just not going to today. All right, let me dry it. That's okay, I'll get it later. Thank you for letting me know. Alrighty, dry this. Looks good. Throw that over there. Get our transfer back out. Put that there. And let's close up our paste. This is the color Hey Pumpkin. If you don't have it, you need it. It's the perfect pumpkin color, seriously. This is the color Espresso. It's a darker brown than Bark. And then this is the color Vanilla. If you don't have this color, you need it. I'm telling you, it is, I think I prefer it over Bright White now. Alrighty. Yeah, so y'all see like right there in the middle where it pulled up the paint? That's okay. It's okay, it's supposed to look rustic, right? Oh heck, please tell me. Okay, I did. All right, so here is your hoop, okay? So you want to put your bottom piece in first, okay? And get it straight, or as straight as you can. Then on the back, you have this piece. You want to make sure the holes, the circles are at the bottom. You want to make sure the circles are at the bottom, and then you can push it down, and there it is. I kind of wish I didn't do the espresso in the pumpkin, but it's okay. If you make this, don't do the espresso on that pumpkin, but you could totally add, like, attach a bow to it. But the thing that I love, y'all, is that this is going to be interchangeable. So we're going to do, I'm struggling to keep that on right. We're going to do more of these just with the inserts. So I'm thinking like a Christmas one, Halloween one. So comment the word hoop and you'll get the supply list. But hit that heart button and let me know what y'all think. I love this. I kind of wish I added a pumpkin here and like a small one here, but I'm gonna leave it. I know, isn't that so cute? I do too, Linda. So the really neat thing is if you already have a hoop, you can just buy the inserts, like the refills for them. And so if you comment the word hoop and click the first link in the message, the refills like this for the two pieces are in that message for you, or in that supply list. All right, y'all, that is it. Let's pick a winner. Y'all have been amazing. And we're gonna pick a winner to win some Happy Meal today. And then I'm gonna hop off for the evening. And if y'all could do me a huge favor, right down here where the pinned comment is, make sure you're signed up for the broadcast channel. because I post up certain things in there. I post announcements, but I also post like exclusive discount codes towards cutouts in there. And I've had some people not be very happy with me because they found out there was a code, but they didn't join the broadcast channel. So you have to be in the broadcast channel to see the exclusive discount codes. So let's pick, get comments. Thank you, Debbie. And pick a winner. Sandy Brown, Miss Sandy Brown, you are the winner. So send me a message and I will get you to fill out the form for me. But thanks for hanging out, y'all. I will see y'all tomorrow night. Y'all have a great rest of your evening and I can't wait to come craft with y'all. Bye, guys.